Welcome to the Vancouver Writers' Fest. My name is Leslie Hurtig, Artistic Director. Instead of gathering on Granville Island to delight in conversations with exceptional authors from around the world, we are all at home. Reading and writing are already solitary acts, making the gathering for a literary festival all the more special. And yet, here lies some silver linings for this week ahead of us. We can still delight in the triumphs and tragedies of stories, the joy, comfort, and solace of this online community as we connect you with exceptional books, ideas, and dialogue. I'd like to share a message now from Rebecca Duncan of the Squamish Nation.
Oseam Tanoya, Titachama, Queen Quashamin, Rebecca Queen Sna, Skotmishchin, Etina Chantla, Homatsquim o Homech Eman. Yawan Hatlin Squaw and Quistlak no more yap HT, Nati come alai, O Homech, Skotmish o Homatsquim o, Etzelewatol, Hai to Mechit. Hello, everybody. My true name is Titachama. I am from the Squamish Nation, and it is my honor to welcome you to our beautiful territory we call Kamkamalai, known as Vancouver, where all the maple trees are. It is shared territory between the Squamish, the Musqueam, and the Tsleil-Waututh people. Very sacred land for us. And we are part of the Coast Salish family, which means we are people of the cedar. As you can see, my beautiful yellow cedar cape. We utilize cedar for our canoes, our baskets, our tools, our clothing, many, many things. We are also people of the salmon, people of the longhouse. The longhouse for us is our church, our hospital, and our school. We go there to learn, to heal, and to pray. We are also people of the canoes. So welcome to our territory. We are excited to have you here. And by acknowledging you and acknowledging our ancestors will take care of you and welcome you to our land, Oseam. As Coast Salish people, we raise our hands in this fashion. And this means a gesture of welcome. Welcome to our territory. You may see a few of our welcome figures along the shores. In our territory, we didn't have totem poles. We had welcome figures showing, always facing the water, showing welcome. It also is a gesture of gratitude, giving thanks. And it's also an acknowledgement. If we see a dear elder or a friend of ours coming or entering our house, we'll raise our hands and say, "Oh, Siam, it's good to see you," to acknowledge the beautiful spirit that we have within each and every one of us. So it means so many truly beautiful things straight from the heart, extended out the hand. So, "Oh, Siam Tanoya." I'd like to sing for you a paddle song to start our journey off together in the proper way. This song comes from Siam from the Squamish Nation.
Thank you, Rebecca. On behalf of the Vancouver Writers Fest, I would like to thank our government sponsors for helping us make this festival possible. CMHC Granville Island, the Department of Canadian Heritage, the Canada Council for the Arts, the Government of BC, the BC Arts Council, and the City of Vancouver. I would also like to take this moment to thank our tireless Board of Directors for all their work this year and the incredible staff that we have assembled to put together these events for you. When Ivan Coyote and I first began talking about their participation as guest curator this year, no one had yet heard of COVID-19. Our plans and celebrations necessarily changed, but the care and passion with which Ivan planned their events remained constant. We're deeply grateful to them for their creativity and empathy, as well as their jaw-dropping talent. And now a few words from Ivan.
Hi, my name is Ivan Coyote, and I would sincerely like to welcome you all to the Vancouver Writers Festival 2020 edition. And I was very honored to have been asked to be the guest curator this year. When Leslie Hurtig first asked me many months ago would I be interested in doing this gig, we were standing together at a reception, crammed into a packed theater full of writers and readers, sharing platters of snacks and leaning right in to talk loudly into each other's ears over the excited din of 100 other conversations. Remember that? And I had, of course, no idea that this was how we would be gathering this year. But I can say, over the last many months, that I have worked with the festival to adapt and learn and bring you this year's lineup of books and writers. At every step, I have felt the same love of books and ideas, the same care and attention paid to each writer, the same celebration of words that I have always felt every time I've physically stepped foot onto Granville Island since my very first festival in 2002. 18 years ago. And I've done my best to bring together writers whose work moved me, and then stand back and let them do what only they can do, which is speak from and to and about the books that they wrote. So thank you so much for being here to witness and celebrate their creations.
And now our friends with the improv comedy troupe, The Fictionals, have put together a piece celebrating each and every title we have represented at the festival this year. Enjoy.
There's no going back to real life this time. So instead, imagine what we'll build when all of this is over. We'll sing homeland elegies, tell the gospel of breaking, the rebent sinner. We'll share how we welcome the stray and the strangers into our home. We won't be here much longer anyways. The pull of the stars is so strong, we wish to soar to them on a June-bat. They are our primary obsessions.
But who will stay behind when the rest are gone? Jack washes, prays for Sarah and the search for normal, but he knows she'll never find it. She was the girl who was convinced beyond all reason that she could fly. Was she reaching Methymna? Jack will write Sarah a post-colonial love poem that smells of burning sugar. Hope matters in heaven, my home. It sings a song for the dark times. But beware of sharks in the time of saviors, though. They will dig through the garden to find the transcendent kingdom.
Can you see the certainty in the crosshairs? Is it possible to be commanding hope in a good war? Time is full of vanishing monuments. The barren ground's a reminder of war, how conflict shaped us. I used to play here with Petra, Magdalena, and Rabbitfoot Bill, but now they are no more than Uruk and bones. But alas, I knew them.
Because all the world's a stage and we're merely players, cut to interior Chinatown, where we see a Russian sister and the awkward black man race Nikki Tesla and the traders of the Lost Spark to find Nupamine, the cure for white ladies. These are the ideas that hatch in the black water of my mind. And perhaps it's time now for an interlude? I would like to introduce you to Bun Bun and Bon Bon, fancy friends, who are playing Music for Tigers in the park. 5 little Indians facing the sun are here for the festivities. They are wearing the swan suit, perfect for Indians on vacation. The weather has cooperated, so bring a picnic. My favorite dish is butter honey pig bread.
And once the party is over, the Glass Hotel on Utopia Avenue is a great place for outlasting the weather. But don't call the wolf, or he'll come blow it all down. That might be a nursery rhyme for a better time. I remember the first 7 days of high school. They said this would be fun, full of word problems and getting a high five. We tried to be disgraphists, but instead we became adrift, with so many of us with hearts amok.
Gym class was where I learned a history of my brief body. Used my fatty legs to fight like a boy, but not a boy. They said fight like a girl, to which I replied, this is your brain on stereotypes. But they looked at me as if I was disfigured. The most important lesson came later in life when I discovered sex and vanity. I finally learned what hurts going down. But I consent to this with you. We two alone are the finder of love. So light the candle for a burning. We're never going back.
Finally, thank you to our authors and moderators for providing us with the fuel for this powerful, inspiring public forum that is the Vancouver Writers Fest. Get out there and buy their books and enjoy the events that we have planned for you.